Hi everyone. So in this video, I just want to reason about the skills that I believe Gen AI develops in people as you use Gen AI more and more in your life. But those skills don't only limit to using Gen AI, they can apply in all areas of your life. And skill number one is obviously ability to be clear with your messages. As you know, Gen AI can make up some facts or just go with some wrong assumptions whenever it lacks some information. So it naturally encourages us to think more whether we are clear enough when asking AI something, right? So the same goes about providing it additional context. It's very beneficial to not only ask something that you want to achieve, but also delivering your intention on the larger scale, like provide a bigger picture. For example, if you ask AI to generate some piece of code, then ideal is that you provide descriptions of the task in scope of which you ask it to generate this code, your whole solution, dependencies, integrations, architecture description, maybe non-functional requirements, etc. The more relevant information you put into the context, the better accuracy of the response, and also AI can provide you some alternatives. So I believe those skill applies in real life, right? So especially when you are at management or leadership position and you are delegating some work to your employees, to your teammates, then you need to be able to be as much as clear as possible with your requests and provide some additional context. And that is implicitly develops as you use Gen AI more. The second skill is more like soft skill. I believe it's to become less emotional and more pragmatic and operate facts more rather than emotions. And what I mean by that is basically, like all of you know, AI systems are not humans. They don't have emotions. Whenever you apply emotions in communication with AI, you just effectively burn your tokens. Just waste your costs. And in real life, I believe it perfectly maps to what we get from our negotiations or communications whenever we apply emotions. I think that overall, people tend to use emotions more than it's actually needed. Like, for example, anger. If you're angry, then if you apply that emotion in a talk when talking with a person, then chances are then you just simply won't reach your goals and you won't come to consensus. And I believe that becoming more mindful about whether you are clear, whether you are communicating facts rather than emotions, it's really useful skill, and it is something that maybe inevitably comes from you using Gen AI more and develop Gen AI usage skills more. And finally, the last skill, but not the least, is ability to properly plan things and decompose complex tasks or ambitious goals into smaller steps. What I mean by that is lately there is this trend of moving towards agentic system, autonomous systems, which are of course more capable than AI was like 3 or 4 years ago. And you can design really, really complex systems that would allow you to do research of the stock market. But on its own, it's really complex task. So you just break it down on smaller steps, on smaller agents to overcome some of the agentic system limitation. And those could be, one agent to pull information from the internet, the other agent will pick up results of the previous agent and extract facts from the raw data, some facts, some numbers relevant to your research. The next agent could calculate some financial indicators or doing some technical analysis, and finally there may be the agent to summarize it all into specific formats that you want. And so working with those systems implicitly develops the skill to embrace complexity in real life by splitting some ambitious projects, ambitious goals into smaller steps. Because when you look through progress of achieving something ambitious in smaller steps, you essentially trick your brain into believing that it's all achievable, but you just need to do this, that, and in a specific order. You know what I mean? So I believe this is the skill that kind of consequence of your experience using modern agentic Gen AI systems. So that's all of my thoughts. Would be nice to know if you guys think there is some other benefits of using Gen AI in terms of skills that you develop as a human. Please let me know in the comments. And otherwise, thanks for watching and have a good day.